Welcome back to my channel. I am very excited to have you guys on here with me today. I also wanted to say thank you for all the love and support that you guys have been giving me so far. And if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment down below. And also turn on you guys' notifications so it's easier for you guys to get notified. So I don't have to sit here and always keep saying it, even though I know I'm going to have to, but so it'd be so much more easier for you guys. So yeah, I'm actually going to get started. Okay, so today's topic is going to be on accepting rejection. I know this topic is going to be very heavy and it's going to hit a lot of homes. I'm just saying, because some people do not know how to just accept rejection. They don't know how to just close some certain chapters or just allow it to be what it was. And I'm here to say that it is okay. It's okay to accept it. Yes, it might hurt in that moment. Yes, it might take some time to actually process what's going on. And you might just have questions like, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? It's not necessarily what you did, but it's what God was trying to protect you from, or God just knew that that wasn't in the plans He had for you. I know sometimes it is easier said than done to just not feel a way about certain situations. But when you get rejected from something or someone, it's a blessing in disguise. It's like one step closer to actually getting to where you're supposed to be at, where God wants you to be at. Because if He keeps keeping you, or you keep allowing yourself to be somewhere where you're unhappy, whether that's a job, a relationship, or a car that you're stuck with that you didn't want to be stuck with, a home that you didn't want to be stuck with, and now you're stuck with it because the simple fact that you just settled. Stop trying to settle for less when God is trying to elevate you. It's so much more to life than being stuck in the same situation. You can't grow, you can't learn, you can't get wiser, you can't grow stronger if you keep trying to be held in the same situation that you were before. And God is actually trying to build you up from that. He's trying to take you into another elevation. Sometimes, He might have to remove some people out of your life too, just for you to be able to go through that elevation. Yes, like I said, it is easier said than done. It is, but it's possible. You really have to learn when certain things in your life are getting rejected. Stop trying to avoid it, because if you keep trying to avoid it, God is going to start, trust me, He's going to start giving you signs. He's really going to start, showing you. And when He steps in, it's that's when you want to start getting some things like, okay, maybe I should just sit here and really let God just take control of everything that's going on in my life. Because the more that you keep trying to sit here and take it on head on, you're going to keep on bumping your head. You're just going to keep on bumping your head until finally you just have to take your hands off of it. Things don't always go as planned, So when you go through this rejection, it stuns you, because, you know, like I said, some people may not have ever went through this, but I'm more than likely sure I can even count on my hands and toes how many people have actually went through this before. And all it led them to was a process, a step closer to where they're supposed to be in life. So don't pretty much stop your blessings because you don't want to accept that rejection. Stop giving so much, you know, to a person or to people when that's not what God wants you to do. He knows he doesn't, he doesn't want you to do that. He doesn't want you to do that because you shouldn't have to keep giving so much to a person to the point it's draining you. It's making you feel as if you gotta keep, going through all of these tactics and methods to trying to like get to that person, and you're trying to sit here and really be happy with just this simple paying job. Like, you're trying to sit here and make ends meet. Like, no, like, you don't want to sit here and keep doing that. You don't want to keep doing that because you're going to get yourself in like a depression, and that's not good. It's okay to hurt because that hurt it will get healed. You will heal, and it's going to strengthen you. You're going to learn from it. It's going to make you grow into the person that God does have planned as you get older for you to become. Some people I guess they just have to learn the hard way. I guess you could sit here and say that. And I mean, I personally wouldn't want to learn that way, because once he steps in, it's like it's an unreal situation, and you're just like, oh my God, what's really going on? Well, when he wanted you to sit here and leave that job that wasn't for you, and you stayed, and now look how miserable you are. Look how unhappy you are at this place. Or just any type of situation. Do not settle. Do not ignore. Just accept it for what it is. Learn from it and grow from it. That's all you really can do at this point, because life will teach you so many lessons. You wouldn't even think the whole entire time everything that you went through was a lesson. Until you get older, I promise you, you start to think like, wow, now I see why. Like, this is crazy, but it's for a reason. Things happen for a reason. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, man. Okay. So yes, it is okay to accept rejection. It is okay. You are going to be stronger than you ever have been just by doing that. And that's just a part of life. It's just a part of life. You can't sit here and hide from it, no matter how much you want to, but you can't. You gotta sit here and go through it so you can, learn. And that might just actually help you get to where you need to be, where God wants you to be in life. It might just sit here and motivate you to push you to go harder than ever, to land you in the place that you want to feel comfortable in for a lifetime. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Hurt can last however long you allow it to, but you have to learn from that hurt. Because like I said before, rejection is most definitely a very hurtful feeling. It's a very hurtful feeling. It's very overwhelming because, like I said before, you didn't expect it to happen to you, but it did. Things happen. It's a part of life. And all you got to do is just pick yourself up again and keep on moving with your life. You can't sit here and put your life on hold just because of things don't seem like they're going accordingly to how you want things to go. It's not how you want things to go. It's how God has it planned for you. Because if you keep trying to do things your way, you're just going to keep bumping your head. You're just going to keep bumping your head, and it's not going to work out as planned, as you planned, I should say. No matter how much you possibly think, okay, maybe I could sit here and go through these these shortcuts and then it's not going to work out that way. You know, a lot of people, especially me, I had to learn from that. I had to accept certain things. Like, you know, I had to give a lot of things to God, what you're supposed to do, because if you don't, it's not going to steer you in the right direction. And I don't want to be steered in the wrong one. I want to achieve all the goals that I have planned. So I will accept any rejection that God has for me so I can get to where I want to be. I will accept it happily. Yes, it might sting a little bit, but you know, I'm gonna just get myself back up and I'm gonna keep on trying again. And I'm not gonna stop until I get to where I want to be, where God wants me to be, because that's what He had planned for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Rejection may not be easy, but it's very needed. It's very needed because it can bring you a long way. It can bring you a long way in life. It might not sound like it. It might not feel like it, but it can. And, you know, it's nothing wrong with going through that phase or stage in life. It's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're able to get to that next stage and closer to what you have planned out for your life and what God has planned for you, I would approve. I will say I will approve on that, because you don't want to keep just pretty much ignoring. Just keep ignoring it. You don't want to keep doing that, because you don't want to keep putting yourself in situations where it is so hard and you're so like sunk in and you're just not all the way there anymore. Like, you're mentally drained because you kept staying in a situation that it's like, man, like I knew I should have just accepted this for what it was, because the more that I keep sitting here just trying to keep prolonging it, it's not helping me. It's draining more than anything. It really is. So I would rather just accept it than trying to understand it, trying to get a, you know, understanding from the situation. And it's just like, no, like, is nothing more to understand. God was trying to protect me from it. It's no questions of why. You should not question why God was trying to protect you from the rejection. There's no question for that. He has his reasons, and they're always going to be for your best, intentions. It's not, God won't put you in a predicament if it wasn't the right choice for you. If it wasn't, where he knew that's not where he wanted you. He knew that he wanted you to elevate and, do more in your life. So that being said, I know I want to talk so much more longer, but the times that I have to do these videos is late, and I'm gonna go to bed because I have a lot of kids, like I said before, and being a parent can be very exhausting sometimes. So that being said, I do want to thank you guys. I hope and pray that you guys enjoyed this video. I actually prayed before I sat here and did this video, and I asked God to, really show me and help me and, word my words when it came to this video. So I'm glad I did do this. It felt really nice to talk about this, and I know, some people did need to hear it, or maybe it was just a good topic to, for some people to hear. But I really do appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next episode. So I hope you guys will keep watching and you guys keep showing the support. So go ahead and, like I said, subscribe to that channel and share. You can comment also. I do not mind. But I am going to go to bed. So good night, and I'll see you.